Okay. This is Alvin.
It's Parapants.
We just watched Sakamoto Desu Ga episodes 2, 3, and 4.
2 through 4.
I'm just gonna say that I love this cartoon. It's just great. It's a great cartoon. Go ahead, say something.
I have three things to say: cool, cooler, and coolest.
Yeah, it does. You know what? It's a.
I'm convinced Sakamoto is a supernatural being.
I think he's Jesus. I think he's Japanese Jesus.
He's just too much.
Yeah.
He's too much. They need to name this show This Nigga Sakamoto.
Aw. Man, all right. Well, let me just see. The first episode we had the little kid getting beat up, and
He wasn't a little kid.
all right,
It's
yeah,
one
the
of
little
his classmate, the round chubby dude.
and yeah. So Sakamoto some new work to teach him some self-respect. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, I like that he doesn't kind of come in to save the day. Like I guess like the whole point of the show is that he leads people to solve their own problems.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't come in and save them.
That would be too direct, and I guess that would make it not cool.
Uh,
I'm gonna try. You know what? Somebody's getting all up in my ass about some bullshit. I'm gonna try the wind with no destination. All I need is a straw, and
and sweet resistance.
Sweet resistance. I don't think I could do that.
But you think you can pull off a win with no destination on your coworker?
I didn't say. Oh, who said anything about a coworker?
Oh, yeah.
But although,
I'm assuming
yeah,
you work.
yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, I was thinking of that person. Yeah.
Oh man, that poor guy.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get the wrong impression if you blow wind.
Are you saying if I go up to another man and softly blow wind into his ear, that instead of collapsing and being immobilized, he may punch me right in the face?
Yeah, I don't think you're cool enough to get away with it like Sakamoto is.
Oh man. Well, that's all right. Well, all right. Romance techniques.
Romance techniques.
No, remember when the girl was like
yeah,
trying to get?
Aina.
Oh, there you go again, remembering names and shit.
No, she was cool. I like, I like mangas that don't make girls to be complete bitches or airheads.
What about those salty bitches in the
Oh,
background?
they were
I
funny.
love them.
I love salty bitches. I mean, like if like you can have girls like catfighting for a while, but then they became friends. They worked together to solve a problem, and they became friends. And I like that. I like seeing girls done that way. So
Yeah, it wasn't until a little bit later in the episode that I realized that they were against that chick Aina because they also like Sakamoto. I think they just
everybody likes Sakamoto.
no, but I thought they just didn't like her because they were talking about her stealing other people's men.
Oh well, no, she's a sketchy bitch, but
But no, yeah, it was all right. I mean, yeah, I liked it.
It's like you said, Sakamoto is Japanese Jesus, pretty much.
If you know what, if Jesus actually was able to just get people to help themselves like Sakamoto, then maybe I'd go to church. If they talked about Sakamoto in church, I would go to church.
You know, if Jesus was Sakamoto, yes, I'd still be a Christian, I think.
Still, you were a Christian? Oh yeah, you told me about it. You don't need to go.
Of course.
All right.
I guess I am to an extent. Still, but,
yeah.
I'm going to church.
All right. The third episode started with that one guy making him a gopher and making him get all that stuff. The fat guy.
Yeah, I just remember Hayabusa because he was blonde and cute.
Oh, and aloof.
And aloof. So I get the impression that he's the only one that doesn't he's not charmed by Sakamoto.
Yeah, not yet.
No, I would like for there to be one person who for whom Sakamoto's charm just completely fell flat. Like,
oh no, come on.
Oh, come on, because Sakamoto's got to have one antagonist.
He has no flaws. He has no flaws.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool? You got one person.
No,
that's just
no.
his.
Oh, you know what? He'll have that one person, and by the end of the episode, that person will be in love with Sakamoto, just like everybody else.
Like Achan.
Achan, which one was that? Oh yeah. All right, for that episode, I know that there's a lot of bullies at this fucking school.
Yeah, I think they go to a terrible school.
It's clean though, but yeah, there's a lot of people making other people do shit.
Oh, was that fat kid's name
Oh,
Cultabone
dude,
or
I don't know.
Cultabone? But it,
He's named
Cultabone's
Fat Kid.
oh, fat kid's mom.
That's not this episode,
Oh, okay.
or not this part. But this is where the guy was making him do shit for him,
Yeah.
and he just, I wrote down that they're allowed to smoke in this cartoon, which is weird because I remember them blacking out the cigarettes in JoJo. So I
Oh
thought that was a
yeah.
rule.
Oh yeah, like you couldn't show minors engaging in drinking alcohol, drinking, smoking.
I thought maybe that's a time slot thing. I don't know. Yeah, it was just weird. All these kids just start smoking out of nowhere. But yeah, I like the continuity where like the little fat guy or little fat kid was like, now I have enough money to perm my hair straight, and then in this episode he's got this beautiful straight hair. It's like blowing all in his mouth and shit. Sleepover pie. Sleepover pie.
Sleepover
PE.
PE.
Oh yeah, the sleepover PE technique. I was misreading my notes, but yeah, this bully guy. I mean, I think the lesson here is that you can't control Sakamoto. Like, you may think you can't get over on him. You can't.
He's a force of nature.
He is, and it's like, even when you think he's, getting duped, he's not getting duped. You got duped.
Okay, so like, why do you like this? Why do you like this show?
Because it's funny. Because seeing him with that straight face, that straight serious face, just slide into a situation and like just not even give a shit. It's so funny. It's the greatest slapstick. It's not slapstick. I don't know what you'd call it. It's some kind of humor.
It is. It's almost like Looney Tunes level of funny.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The next one was with the mom.
That was heartbreaking.
That was. I think. First of all, it was weird that she looked just like the son, and I mean, that was a dude's voice, so maybe the voice actor did the mom and the son. So, I mean, maybe if I was Japanese, I'd be able to tell right off the bat. Probably from the credits, but I can't read them. I don't know why they didn't study somewhere else in the first place.
Yeah, I know. But
That hiding sequence was fucking hilarious.
dude, like I said, it's like it's Warner Brothers Looney Tunes shit, and
Yeah,
it was great.
it's
Loved it.
funny, but nobody gets hit with like a mallet or an anvil. It's like Japanese Looney Tunes.
Yeah, yeah. But the mom story.
You say it's tragic. I say she was trifling.
No, no, you gotta understand. I got you. You just gotta be a middle-aged lady to understand where she's coming from.
She has a
When
husband.
your youth is gone and the young man that comes into your life that's way younger than you reminds you of, your youthful passions that have gone away since becoming a mother and a wife.
I ain't gonna come home and find no goddamn Sakamoto in here.
Oh, no, no, you won't, because I'll put that son of a bitch in my basement.
Shit. Probably not, because I probably won't be able to find him because it's too cool. I'll be like, I know that motherfucker's here, hiding under shit.
I know, he'll be hiding from you.
Oh, it was so fucking funny, all those hiding spots. But then he goes into the TV and he's like, "Sorry, I live in the TV now."
No. He didn't go into the TV.
What?
He didn't go into the TV. He recorded
No,
himself.
I know he didn't really go in the TV, but that's what he tried to play it as. And she's like, "Well, I'll never get him now."
She was drunk in love. She was ready to believe the illusion.
Her son's getting beat up at school.
She doesn't know that.
That's because she's a bad mom.
No, it's not.
If she was a good mom, she'd be like, "Hey."
He hid it from her.
Also, he's like master schemer.
No. I mean, like, how many times did your mom knew that you were getting your ass kicked in school?
Don't even bring up my mom. Of course she didn't know. She didn't know shit. She's like, "How are your grades, son?" I'm like, "Well, I'm getting good grades." "Well, that's all we need to talk about, boy." "Here's a Bible. Go enjoy yourself." I'm like, "Oh, great."
You know what? Your mother was crying over soap opera leading males, and you didn't know her pain.
You know what? No, she wasn't. You know that. My mom was a good Christian woman.
I think she was trying to find a way to escape your dad.
Shit. You know what? Oh,
She's
this
like,
is.
how can I escape this motherfucker?
You gonna feel
these kids.
You gonna be real bad. What if my mom listens to this? You feel horrible.
She's not gonna care about it.
Yeah, I know. All right, enough
She's
of.
gonna say, you know what? You were right.
No. Look, for the record, my mom did a great job, despite our differences. But that's not what this is about.
See?
Heidi was gonna still think she was trifling.
No.
Oh, and that's one situation that Sakamoto didn't fix. I hope he goes back to that.
No, it's not. It's not something that needs to be fixed.
It is.
What she needed was closure. She
Well, that's
didn't.
what Sakamoto's supposed to do.
No, she got closure. I mean, it was heartbreaking, but she can give up on trying to. She can give up on trying to possess something she cannot have, because as long as Sakamoto was just a figure in a fictional setting, she could dream about it but know that it was unreachable. But when Sakamoto physically came into her life, she kind of lost her head. And then so Sakamoto had to make himself appear fictional to her so she can give up.
That's not a solution.
It
It's
is
not.
a solution. It is a solution.
Yeah,
It
she
is.
looked really. She looked really happy with her
Look,
life at the end of that episode.
look. It's not something that's gonna break her.
She looked like she had nothing to live
No,
for.
no. You know how like you say you confess, like somebody at school, like a girl at school, or in your case, whatever. There was somebody at school that you liked,
Sure.
and you were just harboring this passion for this person because you were too scared to confront them and
Uh-huh.
tell them that you like them.
Sure, sure.
So you've really got no resolution there. Like if you go and tell them, "Hey, I like you," and two things either happen: either they accept it, or return your love, or they let you down. They said, no, sorry.
I don't
we're
know.
not gonna-" I mean, even if they let you down and say they're not interested, it's heartbreaking, but you'll get over it. And then you can just kind of give up on that person and move on with your life. I don't know why this is hard for you.
That woman made an oath to her husband.
Oh, come on. This has nothing to do with that.
You know what? Lots of cheating ass women probably say that same shit.
She wasn't going to cheat on her husband with
Oh, what do you?
Sakamoto. Well,
What?
maybe.
Shit.
I sure in hell would have.
Anyway, I know. But, anyway, that was a good episode. I love that hiding sequence. A lot of fat women in this show. That's weird. I guess.
What? Just the mom?
No. In the next episode, even though I'm jumping ahead, like the nurse is kind of big.
Oh, I didn't see that.
There was like a chick in the grocery store, but I don't know.
Oh, no.
But yeah, that I guess maybe they thought like it's not all fun and games. Sometimes people get hurt.
Sakamoto is a heartbreaker. You just
He can't save everybody from themselves. Unfortunately, well, yes he can. He's Sakamoto, but I'm telling you, he's gonna go back and revisit that. He has to fix that.
what's there to fix?
She's unhappy.
No, she's not.
She's miserable. Everybody else, when they are done trying to get the best of Sakamoto, they end up better.
Okay, well, you know what? She was fingering
Whoa.
this. Oh God, come on, get your head out the gutter. She was touching this shell pendant on her necklace.
Yeah, I saw that.
So maybe that's something that'll come in later. There's a story behind that. Maybe she.
He did bring her shells. That was weird.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He brought her shells. So what was going on with her? So yes, maybe there's
nothing. I don't know.
maybe there's something there, and I'm gonna have to like say, okay, Alvin, you were right. Blah, blah, blah.
I just hope. Look, I don't want you to say that I'm right. I just don't want that lady to be sad anymore. And yes, we're overanalyzing fucking cartoons. I know it's just a cartoon. Fuck off.
I don't care that it's just a cartoon. It's funny. It's better than all the crap that's shown on TV.
No. Is Sakamoto a pervert? That was a. How do you say that? To get to the point where they actually brought into question whether or not he was a pervert, that scenario was convoluted.
I don't know. You know what? Maybe that's something that's lost in translation.
No. He said he's eating rice. First of all, it starts this.
It's in a sex ed class.
Why is this brick top motherfucker that looks like he should be teaching gym? Why is he teaching sex ed?
Because I think he's a health teacher, and he probably is like a gym teacher. I think that's probably part of their job to teach health, as long as physical education.
I looked at that diagram he had up, and he was not hitting it with that. I don't know what he was trying to say. He kept going off on like the organs and stuff, but it didn't make any sense.
He was making sex very unsexy.
You could say it was very dry and lacked moisture, which is why Sakamoto has to. No, that was the whole point. Because he's like, if you're gonna have rice, you need something moist, and he's like, wait, is he using my lecture as the moistness?
Oh wait. So that whole episode was an elaborate sexual innuendo?
Yes, that's why. Is he a pervert?
Oh, I'm stupid.
He's eating rice in my class, And you
Eating
need
rice, is that like some
no, no,
sexual thing?
no, because he was like, if you're gonna eat rice, you have to have something with moisture in it. And then the teacher thinks to himself or realizes that the moisture is the subject matter. I told you it was convoluted. We might have to go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. And then of course he was trying to get kicked out intentionally so he could feed a dying sparrow. That was kind of a throwaway, and I mean that's the I don't know.
No, because there were kids in the beginning in the hallway.
Yeah.
They were looking at the sparrow. They were
Oh
trying to help the
yeah,
head sparrow. Yeah.
I forgot about
But
that.
you didn't show. But they didn't show what it was that they were looking at. The teacher just told them to get inside the classroom.
Oh, okay. So he's like, I got to get out of here so I can feed that sparrow
Yeah,
some
he
rice.
likes birds. He seems to like birds.
Birdo-san.
There's a bird motif around Sakamoto, which makes me think that he could be like angelic.
No, he's just a really
Like,
cool guy.
No, what's with the bird motif? I think there are
Birds
some
make-
signs here.
No.
There's some signs here.
No, he's not. He's nothing more than a cool ass.
No, I
kid.
think there's something more to it. He's got these inhuman powers. There's a lot of
It's comedy.
there's a lot of deal with him flying.
If
It seemed to be like defying gravity.
if it turns out there's anything supernatural about that character, I'll be very disappointed.
Why?
Because that's stupid. I like it better when it's because now it's
he's just
absurd.
cool.
This is absurdism.
And he mentions something about how mankind is an interesting species.
Oh my God, no, that's not gonna happen. All right, anyway, moving on.
He seems to be studying people.
Sights of the classroom and the cooking boy apron.
The cooking boy apron, I love that.
Was that the fire drill?
I love I love the random English
Oh my
that
God.
goes on.
There's a lot of is it even English? Is it English if they're using it properly?
No, it's proper English. It's just smatterings of phrases here and there.
I wish I wrote some down.
Yeah, like nice job and stuff like that.
There was no nice job in this one.
Yeah, no, there was something like that or good
I know the
idea or
teacher said
something like
something
that.
when he was going on how he was going to get Sakamoto.
I just hope like the Japanese slowly start putting in more and more English until they're speaking a pidgin.
Before we die, it's just going to be all English.
It's going to be some sort of
Like-
Japanese pidgin, English pidgin
That-
language.
I didn't notice this till they were outside in the fire drill, but did they have to wear uniforms or what? Because most of them have the same clothing. I know this for animation and shit, but some of them just seem to wear whatever the fuck they want.
In different seasons, like they wear, like I think spring they might wear different. Like their spring uniforms are different from their winter ones.
Yeah, but some of them are just dressed in street clothes.
I think I read somewhere. Don't know if this is true, but I read somewhere that some schools it's optional to wear the uniform.
Yeah.
But of course, a lot of kids, they don't want to stick out, like unless they're trying to draw attention to themselves, and people probably make fun of them for that. But yeah, I read somewhere that in some schools it's optional. You don't have to wear the uniform.
All right, well, fair enough. I
Who
just
knows?
thought that was all I have is that and fire scene zero gravity.
See,
Did he say fire scene zero gravity?
No, that was the name of the
yeah.
technique.
I don't think he said that in English.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah, in the end, he just wanted to add some tension to the fire drill, and yeah, it was good. It was good.
Sakamoto seems to have no desires of his own as well.
No, he wants to be cool, and he wants people to feel
I don't
good.
think he wants anything.
Oh.
Well, I think he if you ask him to do something, he'll do it, but he won't volunteer it.
Look, he went to go give food to Birdo-san.
Well, yeah, that's it. Like the only time he volunteers any help is to birds. It seems.
Why was he doing pantomime on the stairs?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's cool as
no.
fuck.
Here's my theory. I think my theory is that there was a man who saw Sakamoto at a distance climbing up a set of stairs, but it seemed like he was just gliding up the stairs. Like
No, because he went around the side. Oh, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
it looked out from a distance to the man. From a distance to the man, it looked like
I thought you were
Sakamoto
saying
was
something else.
was gliding up the stairs. My theory is that Sakamoto does have anti-gravity motion. He can defy gravity. He really was climbing up the stairs, but when somebody caught him, he had to like make it seem like he can't. He had to make it seem like he was actually, like faking it. So because he's trying to hide the fact that he's a supernatural being.
Why are you trying to ruin this cartoon?
I just that's just,
Why won't you just let
that's
Sakamoto
my,
into
that's
your
my
heart?
That's my head canon. Sorry.
Your headcanon is ridiculous.
Yeah, most of my head canons are pretty
Mm.
ridiculous, but
All I wrote is for this is fat and fist.
What the?
No, because he's like, I just want him to be close. I noticed that there were more fat people, and then at like the end, that guy was like, I just need him to be close enough so that my fist can reach him. I thought, you know what, that was, how do I put this? That was a very manly, romantic scene, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not gay at all. That was
I didn't
that was
say
the
anything.
best. Not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with, two dudes getting it on.
Why is Achan so drawn to Sakamoto?
Because like I said in the other episode, Sakamoto makes you want to be a better man. Like the whole part of it's like, oh, Sakamoto's missing, so we start to like see from this character's perspective, like, oh my God, what if he does leave? What's gonna happen to all of us?
They felt empty inside.
Yes, he was getting desperate, and like when he finally sees him in the end, he's like, Sakamoto. He was so happy to have him back. And like, oh.
I thought that was very touching when he thought that Sakamoto had jumped through a hole to
and
Brazil.
gone to Brazil. He's like, guys, I have to do it. I'm going to Brazil. You know what? They fooled the shit out of me. I was like, oh shit, he is gonna go to Brazil.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
That's stupid.
There's a lot of dude. Sakamoto can fly, all right? This whole cartoon's ridiculous. I'm glad he didn't fall through the earth, though. That would have been scary. Oh, that was heart wrenching though.
So Kotobun's mom, or Fat Kid's mom,
Yeah.
crying over a lost love is not touching, but some dumbass kid who thinks you can dig a hole to Brazil, crying because his bromance with Sakamoto might be over. That's touching.
That woman wanted to go too far with Sakamoto. She crossed
No, she
the boundary.
didn't. No, she didn't. She just wanted to.
You saw her leap across the room
She
twice.
wanted to snuggle him. That's all.
Look, this guy just wants him to keep him within fist reach. I think that's all right. If this guy wanted to get up on Sakamoto, then we'd have some boundary issues.
Okay, I gotta know why that one blonde kid is always in his underwear.
What?
The one that's
Oh,
always
the guy with the fat kid.
jokes.
Is he supposed to be the Westerner? Is that it?
No. He's not a Westerner. He's just a flashy kid with bad jokes.
I wonder if this artist or manga, if it was a manga, if he just likes fat people, because all the fat women, and then like that dude's fat,
I don't know why that dude's fat.
and then the little fat dude's fat. But yeah, episodes 2 through 4. This is a great cartoon. I said that before, but I don't mind saying it again.
Yeah, definitely. If you're not watching Sakamoto, and
why are you listening to this if you're not?
if you're not watching Sakamoto, why are you listening to this? And if you don't mind spoilers, and
No, this is a spoiler cast.
I know, but if you don't mind the spoilers, and you're not watching Sakamoto, watch Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Keep watching it.
All right. That's about all we got to say. I'm gonna wrap up now.